comes the sun and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. sun and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles return into their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
All right, good morning, good morning. We all have something warm and toasty to drink. Love fall mornings. Well, whenever you're ready, we are just going to start by sitting at a wall, taking it nice and slow this morning. We'll just give it a few minutes. Enjoy your hot beverage, whatever it may be this morning. And just call yourself into the space. Maybe closing your eyes. Gentle inhales and exhales. We're in no rush. We've woken up. We're ready to do the work. So just call yourself into the space, allowing for your thoughts to settle, your breath to be gentle. Your back is upright, and if it doesn't feel good to sit against a wall, maybe laying down on your back or on your side. This is your practice, so we do what feels best in our body. This morning, it feels best to me to be sitting next to the wall. Inhaling fully, really allowing your belly to expand. Exhale, softening. One more time, inhaling fully. And exhale, softening. Go ahead and open your eyes back up, come back into the space. If your legs are extended, maybe finding an easy seat. Crisscrossing your legs. Again, taking it nice and slow this morning. If you're against the wall, making sure that your scapula is firmly pressed against the wall. Maybe your lower back meets the wall too. If you're laying on your back, feeling the ground underneath of you. Feeling the weight of your shoulders opening up. Allowing your breath to be easy. Inhale and exhale. Good. When you're ready, right fingertips reaching up and over. Just a gentle stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. As we gently come back up, stretch just a little bit more. Reach your other fingertips up and over. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Slowly coming up, enjoying that stretch, opening up. Exhale, hands coming down. Good. Rolling our neck from side to side. And in yoga, we start where we are. I constantly hear students, people say, "Oh, I can't do yoga, I'm not flexible." And that is not what yoga is about. We simply start where we are. Allowing your neck to just gently release from side to side. When you're ready, tucking your chin, holding it there. For 3, 2, 1, gently allowing your eyes to flutter open. Coming back into the space. Good. Maybe we let our shoulders move a little bit. Maybe we find movement in our wrist. Anything that we think we're going to be using today, if we'll be typing, sitting at a desk, writing a lot, go ahead and activate your wrist this morning. Allowing that synovial fluid to open up the wrist, to get them moving and grooving today. Good. With the backs of our palms pressing the earth away or pressing the air away right in front of us. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Our core is active and engaged as we press our arms and hands away from the body. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Exhale, releasing them down. Maybe taking one last little sip of coffee, tea, or water this morning. That was a big sip, but that felt good. Good. When you are ready, no rush again. Making your way to your mat. If you're laying on your back, go ahead and sit up. We're going to allow our legs to gently open up. Cracks and pops happen, it's okay. Good. When you're ready, inhale and exhale. Turning towards your right leg. Inhale, opening up the heart. Exhale, fingertips walking forward. Releasing our neck down. We're not forcing anything this morning. We're gentle. Our sits bones stay firmly on the mat. Our breath remains nice and even. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And last week we talked about or thought about our intention of what is our moral code? What is our true nature? Do we cause harm? Are we acting in a way to show love? Inhaling fully. Exhale, maybe folding a little bit deeper. And if that question continues to come in and out of your thoughts, allow it to happen. But if you feel content, you found an answer to that. Maybe allowing your thoughts and your intentions to go towards honesty and truth. Inhale, slowly coming up. Facing the center. Inhale, opening up our heart, gazing upwards. Exhale, hinging from the hips, walking our hands forward. Good. And just think that in what situation that you notice are your actions inconsistent with your thoughts or feelings? Are you always being true to yourself, true to your nature? Are you holding back? Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And 2 more full breaths here. Allowing that question to simmer in the brain. In what situation do you notice that your actions are not consistent with your thoughts, your feelings, your true nature? Slowly coming back up. Facing the left leg. Inhale, opening up our heart. Exhale, walking our fingertips forward, releasing over the leg. Being aware of the right leg. Is it turning in gently? Can we leave it just as it is? Are we holding tension in our opposite leg? Can we release it? Are our sits bones firmly planted? Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And this thought, this question that I've given you comes back to Satya, our honesty, our integrity. Something that we hold dear towards ourselves and we outwardly show to others. Inhaling fully. Exhale, folding just a little bit deeper. When you're ready, slowly walking our hands up, coming back towards the center, taking only what you need. Inhale, opening up the heart. Exhale, walking our hands forward. Maybe we come right here and that's enough. If you feel the need to walk your hands further, coming down onto your forearms or a block, blanket, pillow, whatever feels best to you. Breathing in and breathing out. And as we think about satya, honesty, integrity, think about, can honesty cause harm? Have you considered your motivation before you speak? Have you allowed yourself to have this thought before speaking? Is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Slowly coming up, removing any props or blocks, making our way to a tabletop position. Again, taking your time, feeling your body set up. So our wrists are in line with our shoulders, our knees in line with our hips. Our belly drops, our gaze goes forward for cow. Exhale, curling everything in for cat. Inhale, gazing forward for cow. And holding it there for one full round of breath, pressing our hands into the ground, pressing away. Our belly is released, but also active. Exhale, curling everything in for cat, holding it there. Breathing in and breathing out. Tucking our toes, hips rise up, downward dog. Not worrying about our heels. Maybe our heels meet the mat, maybe not this morning. Be kind and gentle to yourself, to be honest with your body. Bending in our left knee, allowing our right calf to stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Straightening the leg, bending the other, allowing the opposite calf to stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Straightening both of our legs. Inhale high on our toes. Exhale, melting the heels. Inhaling high on our toes. Exhale, melting the heels. Inhaling one more time, high on the toes, one toe in front of the other, all the way to the top of our mat. Bringing our props and blocks with us. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, releasing. One more time, inhale, flat back. Exhale, releasing. Allowing our feet to become a little bit wider than hips distance, maybe the width of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, releasing forward. Whatever bind feels good to you this morning, maybe it's ragdoll. Maybe it's grabbing your peace sign fingers and grabbing your big toes. Whatever bind feels good to you this morning. Inhale, coming up for space. Exhale, releasing over, bending in the knees, gentle sway. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Releasing the bind, heel toeing our feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, releasing forward, tucking in our chin, slowly rising up. Fingertips expand out into the space. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathing in and breathing out. As we think about what words will come across our lips today, what we will type, what we will comment on, coming back to, is it kind? Is it true? is it necessary? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, releasing forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping our left leg back, runner's lunge. Good. Opening up our hips, so gentle this morning. High on our back toes, core is pulling up and in, gaze is down or forward. If we don't have blocks and our hands seem to be having a little space between us and the earth, you can always create fist to reach down. Or maybe don't worry about that. Just allow whatever needs to happen to happen. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, as we allow our knee to drop, untuck the toes. Hands can come to our upper knee. Core is still active and engaged. What are your shoulders doing? Are they coming up to your ears, or can we exhale and find a release? Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, one more full breath here. Maybe our arms release up into the sky to feel that back bend. As we exhale, closing everything, tuck the toe, hips rise, stepping the back foot to the front, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, releasing forward. Tucking your chin, slowly rising up, fingertips expand out into your space as they touch at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathing in and breathing out. Considering your motivation before you speak. Comment. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale, arms out and around. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping our right leg back, runner's lunge. High on our back toes, core is pulling up and in. Gaze is gentle and soft. Are we holding tension in our jaw? Can we allow it to release? Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, allowing our back knee to come down, untuck the toe, hands come to the upper knee, hips sink down just a little more. Core is still active and engaged. We want to protect the lower back. Once it starts hurting, it's too late. We've already caused that harm. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. When you're ready, maybe allowing your arms to sweep up and join just a small back bend. As we exhale, front knee comes to the back. Sweeping back, finding our way into downward dog. And if you're like Courtney, I don't want to do a downward dog, don't worry about it. You don't have to do a downward dog. Maybe tabletop feels best to you this morning. Good, as we bend both of our knees, allowing our shins to hover, gently kissing our knees to the mat. Big toes touch, knees go wide, heart comes down. And as we find child's pose, seeing if we can find a moment of meditation here. Each week we'll be adding in meditation, allowing the duration to become a little bit longer if that's important to you. But really just focusing our breath, focusing our mind, and allowing it just to settle. Now in the sutras, it is said that to meditate, we need to have an erect spine. But I like to think as long as our spine is long and we are active, we can meditate. So in child's pose, if you feel comfortable here, allowing your eyes to close, your breath to become nice and even, and gently focusing on your inhales and exhales. If child's pose is not comfortable to you, maybe just sitting up. In Thunderbolt, maybe sitting on a blanket, or maybe laying on your back. Whatever feels best to you, wherever you can stay active and engaged in your breath for 1 full minute. Breathing in and breathing out. I've set the timer, so we're here for 1 full minute. If your eyes open back up, that's just fine. Take in the space and allow your eyes to close again. If your mind begins to wander, allow it. Notice your habits and come back to your breath. Good. When you're ready, wherever you are, if you're in child's pose, making your way up to tabletop. If you're in Thunderbolt or on your back, also making your way to tabletop. We'll all meet right here as we gaze forward, allowing our belly to drop for cow. Exhale, curling it in for cat. Inhale, gazing forward for cow. And on our next exhale for cat, holding it there, pressing our hands away, puffing up the spine, breathing in and breathing out. Tucking our toes, hips rise up, downward dog. Bending inner knees a little bit more actively now. Following our breath with each exhale, bending in the opposite knee. And as we find stillness, inhale high on the toes. Exhale, releasing our heels. Inhale high on our toes. Exhale, releasing our heels. Making our way to the top of our mat, however you'd like. Jump, step, float, tippy toe. Whatever feels best to you. As we inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Tucking our chin, slowly rising up. Maybe a little back bend as our hands touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinging forward, releasing down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping our left leg back, runner's lunge. Staying here for just a moment. Core is active, high on our back toes. Arms reach up. Crescent. Breathing in. And breathing out. If your balance is not quite here this morning, you can always let the back knee come down, untuck the toes. Let those hips sink. Again, core is pulling up and in, active. Wherever you are this morning, we'll exhale, hinging forward, allowing our arms to release back. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Wherever you are, inhale, arms coming back up. If you're down on your knee, tucking the toe, knee comes off. High crescent. Opening up, warrior two. Let me face you, warrior two. Good, so our knee is tracking over our back foot, 90 or 45 degrees. I've heard both ways, but again, whatever feels best in your body. Arms are released, core is pulling up and in, tailbone is tracking down. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, as we straighten our front knee, fingertips extend forward, exhale, release down. Maybe we find a block, maybe our shin, thigh, ankle, or toe. We're gentle with ourselves this morning. We are honest with our body and with ourselves and what feels best. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, slowly coming back up to our warrior two. Toes are facing the side of our mat. Fingertips extend out, feeling the energy releasing from our fingertips. Hands come to our hips. Inhale, opening up our heart. Exhale, releasing forward. Good, maybe we find a block. Maybe our hands walk in front of us. Whatever we do, inhale, coming up for a little bit of space. And exhale, releasing over. Breathing in. And breathing out. Do my actions reflect my nature? Breathing in. And breathing out. Good, being aware of your knees. Are they locking into place or can they have a soft bend? Is our jaw released? Is our head heavy? Breathing in. And breathing out. Good, if your hands are extended out in front of you, slowly walking them towards you. Hands coming to our waist, slowly rising up. Toes point to the top of our mat. Back foot meets the front. Tadasana. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, releasing forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping our right leg back, runner's lunge. High on our back toes, core is pulling up and in. Arms sweep up, crescent. Again, a variation, you can drop that back knee, untuck the toes. I like to also place this foot just a little bit further forward to allow my hips to open up just a little more. Core is active, gaze is soft. Breath is nice and even. Breathing in and breathing out. Wherever you are, exhale, hinging from the hips, hands releasing back. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, arms coming back up. If you're down on your knee, tuck the toe, knee drifts off. Woo. Again, being gentle with yourself this morning. Exhale, opening up, warrior two. Good, gazing at our fingertips, opening up, core pulling up and in, jaw is soft. Breathing in and breathing out. Straightening the front knee, fingertips extending forward. Exhale, triangle, whatever it looks like in your body this morning. Good, maybe we find a block. Wherever you are, being aware of this. This does not feel great, does it? Be careful of what you need. Feeling the length on both sides of your body. Easing up or forward. Knees are soft. Breathing in and breathing out. Bending in our front knee, finding our way back to warrior two before we place our toes so that they're facing the edge of our mat. If we need to, heel toe our legs in just a little bit. Feel free to do it, opening up the heart. Exhale, cactusing our arms, opening up. Inhale, star. Exhale, cactusing our arms. Inhale, star, core is active and engaged. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, releasing forward. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. If you're like, I'm good, I'm gonna stay right here, stay right here. If you want a little more, turn your toes out just slightly. Walking our hands towards the left. Coming back to the center. Walking our hands to the right. Coming back to the center. Gently bending in one knee. Hands to the center. Bending in the other knee. Hands to the center. And just following your breath with each exhale. Bending in the knee. With each inhale, gently coming back up. Good. Good. One more on this side. Coming back to our wide angle forward fold. Breathing in. And breathing out. Our hands walking towards the top of our mat. Toes follow. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Tucking our chin, slowly rising up. Fingertips expand out into the space. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinging forward, releasing forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping back to a high plank. The one chaturanga. Chaturanga coming all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, pressing back to child's pose. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. As we get ready to do pigeon, we're going to set up for pigeon on the right side. So however you need to get there, if it's through a downward dog, if it's simply just bringing your right leg forward, or laying on your back. Whatever it looks like to you, I grab my blanket, line my leg to go forward. I would grab a bolster, but I think my kids are using them. So, our right knee coming forward, Not worrying about if it lines up with the top of the mat. We're not worried about any of that right now this morning. It is too early for all of that. Just worry about extending your leg towards the back. When you feel comfort, slowly walking your arms, hands down, heart coming down towards your mat. And as we stay here for the next 15 breaths, coming back to your thoughts. When I speak, is it kind? Is it truthful? Is it necessary? Breathing in and breathing out. Good, staying just where we are. If it feels good to us to work towards King Pigeon, you are welcome to go for it now. If not, staying here for the next 5 breaths. If we're working towards King Pigeon, we walk our hands up, we bend in our back leg, we reach for the ankle. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Wherever we are, if we have a bind, releasing the bind, moving our props and blocks off to the side, sweeping the back leg around. Feet are flat on our mat, knees are pointing up, core is active and engaged. We are preparing for boat. We are not doing boat. We are preparing for boat. So thinking about all the things that need to happen if we were to go into boat. Our core is active. Our sits bones are pressing the earth away. Our spine is tall. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Sometimes just preparing our body, allowing it to activate the muscles it would use in a pose is just as engaging as doing the pose. Breathing in and breathing out. When you're ready, pigeon on the other side, however you'd like to get there. Maybe just sweeping your leg towards the back. Maybe finding your way to downward dog. Maybe going onto your back, knowing that each side is different, doing what feels best in your body. But as we set up, only worrying about the length of this back leg if you're upright. When you're ready, slowly releasing your heart, your head down towards your mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Staying here for just a few more breaths. So just thinking about the length of that back leg, toes maybe releasing over the back of your mat. If you're on your back, maybe we exhale and our knee comes a little bit closer. Breathing in and breathing out. If we're working towards King Pigeon, walking our hands up, If we're not staying just as we are, bending in the leg, reaching back for our foot. Shoulders can align towards the top of your mat if that feels good. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Wherever you are, releasing the bind, removing our props or blocks, finding our way to allow our legs to come forward. Our feet are flat, our knees are straight up. Our spine is straight as if we are sitting against a wall. Our core is pulling up and in, feeling the length of our spine. Allowing our body to prepare for boat. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. When you're ready, slowly rolling down onto your back. Allowing our arms to go out to a T. Knees drift over towards the left side, gazing at the right fingertips. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Slowly make your way back up to center, allowing our knees to drift towards the other side, gazing at the opposite fingertips. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Slowly coming back to center. Knees coming into our chest, gently rocking from side to side. Doing any remaining movements that you may need before finding Shavasana. Maybe it's happy baby. Maybe it's finding that blanket that'll feel so nice and comfy for Shavasana. Maybe it's a shoulder stand if you're feeling active this morning. Wherever you are, staying there for 5 breaths. And we'll all meet in Supta Baddha Konasana. As our feet gently come down, bottoms of our feet touch, hand is on our belly. Our solar plexus, right above the belly button, underneath of the rib cage. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Wherever you are, allowing your left leg to release, followed by your right. If the sun is beginning to come into your room, allow it. If you prefer darkness, closing the blinds, closing the shades, closing your eyes. As we scan our body to find any remaining tension, we start with our toes. We find tension in our toes. We hold the tension, crunching our toes in, feeling the tightness. Inhale, exhale, releasing our toes. Coming up to our thighs, holding the tension in our thighs, feeling that tension. Inhaling, exhale, releasing our thighs. Gently rocking our hips from side to side, allowing the lower back to release, allowing a gentle rocking. Fingertips curl in as we find stillness in our hips. Our fingertips turn into fists, feeling the tension all the way up our arms into our shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, release. Gentle rock from side to side in our shoulders. Opening and closing our jaw, allowing for a release and softness. Relaxing the space between our eyes. Inhaling fully. And as we exhale, finding Shavasana. Slowly bringing awareness back to your fingertips. Bringing awareness to your toes. Allowing your arms to extend over your head, enjoying the length of your spine. As we exhale, we curl in onto our left side, protecting our neck. When you are ready, slowly coming up to a seated position. Eyes can remain closed or looking down. Breath is nice and even. Palms can be facing up. Adding just a little bit more time onto our weekly meditation. And the thoughts that we were thinking about and talking about towards the beginning of class. Am I being honest with myself? Am I showing integrity? Maybe allowing that thought to come in and out as we sit in meditation this morning. Last week, we did about 1 or 2 minutes of meditation. And this week, we're going to try for 3. So as I set my timer, remember, look at your habits. It's okay if your eyes come open, if your mind doesn't quite settle. We're getting to know ourselves, getting to know our habits, finding out what works best for us. So as we gently close our eyes, relax the space between our eyes. Maybe our hands find a different place. I like to place one hand on top of the other, gently allowing my thumbs to touch. Paying attention to your exhales. Good. We've reached our 3 minutes. Allowing our chin to drop if you're ready to come out of meditation. Our eyes flutter open. And we come back into the space. And as we close down our practice for today, find a stopping point. Each week we'll add on a little bit more meditation, maybe the meditation in the beginning, the middle, or the end, just finding stillness in our body and following our breath. And each week I'll give you another thought to consider during the practice, during your meditation. And as I leave you today, I have a quote from Maya Angelou. Most people will not remember what you said or what you did, but they will remember how you made them feel. As we bring our hands to heart center, thinking about Satya this morning, our honesty, our integrity, our truthfulness, working towards that every day, making sure the motivation of our thoughts, our speech, our comments come from a place of love and integrity, making sure that our truths are not harmful. As we bring our thumb knuckles up to our third eye, the light within me shines within you. We bow and say thank you. Thank you for joining me this morning. You can find me at Yoga Courtney, my website, my Instagram, my Facebook page, all the same, Yoga Courtney. Please be sure to sign up for more classes with You Call This Yoga. For the next 11 weeks, there's going to be free classes every day, so be sure to sign up for Autumn Harvest. And thank you again. If you wanted to drop anything in the chat or just go and enjoy another nice warm cup of coffee or tea, have a great day. Thank you.